Hello everyone, today we're going to read Wonder by R.J.Palacio. Ordinary. I know I'm not an ordinary 10-year kid. I mean, sure, I do ordinary things. I eat ice cream, I ride my bike, I play ball, I have an Xbox. Stuff like that makes me ordinary, I guess. And I feel ordinary inside, but I know ordinary kids don't make other ordinary kids run away screaming in playgrounds. I know ordinary kids don't get stared at wherever they go. If I found a magic lamp and I could have one wish, I would wish that I had a normal face that no one ever noticed at all. I would wish that I could walk down the street without people seeing me and then doing that look away thing. Here's what I think. The only reason I'm not ordinary is that no one else sees me that way. But I'm kind of used to how I look by now. I know how to pretend I don't see the faces people make. We've all got pretty good at that sort of thing. Me, mom, and dad, Via. Actually, I take that back. Via's not so good at it. She can get really annoyed when people do something rude. Like, for instance, one time in the playground, some older kids make some noise. I don't even know what the noises were started exactly, but didn't hear them myself. But Via heard and she just started yelling at the kids. That's the way she is. I'm not that way. Leah doesn't see me as ordinary. She says she does, but if I were ordinary, she wouldn't feel like she needs to protect me as much. And mom and dad don't see me as ordinary either. They see me as ordinary. I think the only person in the world who realizes how ordinary I am is me. My name is August, by the way. I won't describe how I look. Like, whatever you're thinking, it's probably worse. Why I didn't go to school. Next week I start 5th grade. Since I've never been to a real school, I am pretty much completely terrified. People think I haven't gone to school because of the way I look, but it's not that. It's because of all the surgeries I had. 27 since I was born. The bigger ones happened before I was even 4 years old, so I don't remember those. But I had 2 or 3 surgeries every year since then, some big, some small. And because I'm little for my age and I have some other medical mysteries that doctors never really figured out, I used to get sick a lot. That's why my parents decided it was better if I didn't go to school. I'm much stronger now, though. The last surgery I had was 8 months ago, and I probably won't have to have any more for another couple of years. Mom homeschools me. She used to be a children's book illustrator. She draws really well, really great fairies and mermaids. Her boy stuff isn't so hot, though. She once tried to draw me a Darth Vader, but it ended up looking like some weird mushroom-shaped robot. I haven't seen her draw anything in a long time. I think she's too busy taking care of me and Via. I can't say I always wanted to go to school because that wouldn't be exactly true. What I wanted to was to go to school, but only if I could be like every other kid's going to school, have lots of friends, and hang out after school and stuff like that. I have a few really good friends now. Christopher is my best friend, followed by Zachary and Alex. We've known each other since we are babies, and since they've always known me the way I am, they're used to me. When we were little kids, we used to have play dates all the time, but then Christabel moved to Bridgeport and continued. That's more than an hour away from where I live, North River Heights, which is at the top of Manhattan, and Zachary and Alex started going to school. It's funny, even though Christabel's the one who moved far away, I still see them more than I see Zachary and Alex. They have all their they have all these new friends now. If we bump into each other on the street, they're still nice to me, though. They always say hi. I have other friends friends too, but not as good as Christabel. And Zach and Alex were, for instance, Zach and Alex always invited me to their birthday parties when we were little. But Joel and Emma and Guy never did. Emma invited me once, but I haven't seen her in a long time. And of course, I always go to Christabel's birthday. Maybe I'm making too big a deal about birthday parties. How I came to life. I like when Mom tells me the story because it makes me laugh so much. It's not funny in the way a joke is funny, but when Mom tells it, Via and I just start cracking up. So when I was in my mom's stomach, no one had any idea I would come out looking that way. Mom had Via for 4 years, and that had been such a walk in the park. Mom's expression, that's there was no reason to run any special tests. About 2 months before I was born, the doctors realized there was something wrong with my face, but they didn't think it was going to be bad. They told Mom and Dad I had a cleft palate and some other stuff going on. They said it's small and no mills. There were 2 nurses in the delivery room that night I was born. One was very nice and strict, but the other one, Mom said, did not seem at all nice or sweet. She had a big arms, and here comes the funny part. She kept farting like she'd bring Mom some ice chips and then fart. She'd bring Mom's blood pressure and fart. Mom says it was unbelievable because the nurse never said excuse me. Meanwhile, Mom's regular doctor wasn't on duty that night, so Mom got stuck with the cranky kid doctor. She and Dad nicknamed her Doogie after some old TV show or something. They didn't actually call him that to his TV show or something. They actually called that to his face. But Mom said that even though everyone in the room was kind of grumpy, Dad kept making her laugh all night long. When I came out of Mom's stomach, she said the whole room got very quiet. Mom didn't even get a chance to look at me because the nice nurse immediately rushed me out of the room. Dad was in such a hurry to follow her that he dropped the video camera, which broke into a million pieces, and then Mom got very upset and tried to get out of bed to see where they were going, but the farting nurse put her very big arms on Mom to keep her down in the bed. They were practically fighting because Mom was hysterically and the farting nurse was yelling at her to stay calm, and then they both started screaming for the doctor. But guess what? He had fainted right on the floor. So when the farting nurse saw that he fainted, she started pushing him with the foot to get him to wake up, yelling at him the whole time, "What kind of doctor are you? What kind of doctor are you? Get up, get up!" And then all of a sudden, she let out the biggest, loudest, smallest fart in the history of farts. Mom thinks it was actually the fart that finally woke the doctor up. Anyway, when Mom tells this story, she acts out all the parts, including the farting noises, and it is so funny. Mom says the farting nurse turned out to be a very nice woman. She stayed with Mom the whole time, didn't leave her side even after Dad came back. And then the doctors told them how sick I was. Mom remembers exactly what the nurse whispered in her ear when the doctor told her I probably wouldn't live through that night. Everyone born of God overcomes the word, and the next day after I have lived through the night, it was that nurse who had held Mom's hand when they brought her to meet me for the first time. Mom says by then they had told her all about me. She had been preparing herself for the seeing of me, but she says that when she looked down into my tiny mushed of face for the first time. All she could see was how pretty my eyes were. Mom is beautiful, and by the way, and Dad is handsome. Via is pretty, in case you were wondering. That's for today, and I'll be back with another more chapters with Wonder by R.J.Palacio. Bye.